Okay, so this is for documentation purposes. So I need to get the plywood, 3/4 inch something, CDX, OSB, whatever. It's going to slip down in here, down to that. First piece I slide in here, I tack it in, and it goes 8 feet up in the air and just kind of flaps around. Rather, whatever the height, well actually, whatever the height of my top of my upper beam is going to be, whatever that height is, get this thing right here. Whatever the height of my top of my beam, that's where the plywood starts, and it goes down as far as it can go, just straight through. Scribe it around that little thing, whatever. So then I take my next sheet, I'm going to clamp a 2x4 onto the piece of plywood such that I can set the piece of plywood against this, and it'll sit on the 2x4, slide it in next to the other piece, nail it a couple times just to hold it in place, because the nails are probably going to go through this side, and I can nail the heck out of it later. Put my next piece on. Put my next piece on, slip my next piece down through here, scribe it around the post however I want to, finish building this post here, this side, and then I can put my other beam on and nail it so it stays on this side, and nail the heck out of this thing. Bolt it a couple times, do whatever I need. Once I've done that, I'll come over here, scribe the piece of plywood around the post, slip it in here, slip it in, slip it in, slip it in, scribe around the end over there, nail the heck out of it, and I've got 2 beams with a bunch of plywood hanging up and hanging down. Do my other side, put my first beam up, which I could do now actually, if I had enough clamps. So put my first beam up, put the next one up, put one of these up, start over here, do my plywood, do another one, do another one, do another one, build the beam, keep going, scribe, plywood, plywood, plywood. Okay, and so this beam is totally done, plywood sticking up, plywood sticking down. Okay, then put in my floor joists here. I also need to get a few more 2x10 by 12s because I'm short. Get a couple floor joists. So put in my floor joists, build my floor. I've got a floor, 2 beams, plywood hanging up and hanging down. I build my end wall there, which is a short wall. I build my end wall here, and that lets me build my posts on the outside, which will stand on top of these and sit against this wall here. This wall will go all the way up to the top roof rafters. Build my beams, tack them to the wall. That'll hold it this way. The wall will hold itself this way because it's attached in the middle. Once I have those upper supports, I can build my beam up top. Oh my God, is that going to be hard? I can build my beam up top, but it's going to be on the other side of that piece of plywood. Which is unreachable, really. Before I put my plywood up, I think I might want to attach blocking, just pieces of scrap wood, 11¼ inches down from the top, just a little blocking, so that I can take that 2x12, slip it over the plywood and have it rest on that blocking, and then nail it in. Actually, you know what? No, because it's going to rest on the end support on that side and the end support on this side. Getting it up and over is going to be a pretty hairy task, but I'll have to figure that out when I get there. Especially over here where I don't have a floor to stand on. I mean, so anyway, put my support here, support there. Throw in my beams up top. And the walls will hold them somewhat this way. No, actually the walls will hold them the entire way this way. Because that wall will be built right to the top of that beam. So that'll be solid this way. This way, that side. Well, actually it won't be sketchy this way at all because that's what the plywood's doing. So that'll be solid. And then from there, I gotta get my collar ties in. Oh, I'm gonna have a floor over here. That'll make that so much easier. And I can put a ladder here and reach up above there with a 2x12. Still sketchy. So yeah, there'll be a floor here, so that side will be way easier than I thought. I'll do all my work from the floor. So I get the wall, I get the upper beams in, and once the upper beams are in, the only thing left is the roof rafters. I would do the lower roof rafters first, so that it gives this some stability. And that'll give the bottom stability. And then my upper roof rafters are actually going to be trusses, which I can assemble on either this floor or that floor. My trusses I'll build, pick them up, turn them, stand them up. And that'll sit on the two top roof rafters. The collar tie will be built into the truss. It'll just basically stand up there. Tack them in somehow. But that's basically how it's going to go. I think. So yeah. So the next step is pretty clearly I have to get 2x10s and plywood. And then I can continue the beams. Holy crap, look at that view. It's cool. It's even nicer than from the house. Alright, so I could tack that beam in, I suppose. Cut it and tack it in. I don't know why I say tack it in. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Wow. Alright, that's the plan, I guess. Nice solid mark there, huh? So I guess I could cut that now in place.